Mr. Rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I can't reckon that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile, that's my duty, that my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How you shut up your front like Tom Cruise, please. The rhymes always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets.
Yeah, you gonna have.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Oakson, set to get this one started.
Pissed off dude.
Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. He'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Howard. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Okay, ready? Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Moving to his right. He's got his tight end. That's Fryermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He completes this one to Mechie. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain. Here we go.
On the give, it's Johnson.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Howard. This is
This way.
intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what he gonna run the ball. Yeah.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Good person there.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5. But let's check the call.
Run the ball. He ain't got no damn passing game. That's what he gonna do. He gonna stack his box.
Now, Fields. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it.
Out of here.
We couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards. On first down, right back to Johnson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. From the 22 now, here's second and 9. Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, third and 5. Now, Howard. That one, take it in. 11 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Monday.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game, and it's good for a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. He's got it. And he will score. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Jets. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. It's time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Howard. He's got Frymuth open on the left side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to root for it with Johnson. Oh, he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
They'll throw for it with Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Three. Yeah. Three.
Throwing is Howard. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air. Howard. Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Will McDonald getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Howard now to throw it here on second down. He's got it at about the 8.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On third down, here's Johnson.
Number 3, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They can still pick up a first down here.
Oh.
They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Howard. That one caught. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Cavante Turpin on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Easy. Here we go, tonight. Green 19, just attack. What's right? Right.
To throw is Fields. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the Jets first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Give up the middle with Hall. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Monday. Don't jump.
Here's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Out. Chip slant. West right zip. Right.
Fields from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, 222. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Right.
They give to Hall. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
He'll go again with Hall. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
319, did I see that? Tonight.
Hall is in for a touchdown.
mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Get the fuck out the way, bro.
Well, he's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Now Howard on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And he will go all the way. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown Steelers.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Penei Wanwu now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Pistol snap back to field. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
West right, sit. Here we go.
snap on second down. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run here with Paul, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Push to his right. That one broken up in the end zone.
Quick to him, bro.
Great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Jets will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jackson now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He completes this one to Mechie. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is hard. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It covers 51 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it into Johnson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll try to run with Johnson. trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No muss, no muss. Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
Don't jump. Right.
First down. Fields. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Right.
He'll try the right side with Hall, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Third down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right.
Fields to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Punch right. Go.
4th down. Fields. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Howard. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but not before they get up past the 45. A big play after being backed up to gain of 43 yards. A run here with Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Man, it's a bad kind of group.
Here's Howard. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and Quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the run to the right. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And evens 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Johnson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
They'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Now 4th and goal.
They'll throw for it with Howard. And that is caught. On 4th and goal, they've got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for
Niggas
Pittsburgh.
always getting hurt on bullshit.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ooh, so right. Get your bitch ass.
Hey, Ken. Sit right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall.
No.
Not much there.
No.
Maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
Insane in the
Ball on the
middle.
36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with ball. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the shotgun, it's Field. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. He's going to have the 1st down.
So they keep thinking that shit there.
On 3rd down with a pickup of 9. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunately, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
You fucking ball.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust
They'll get 1st down off this shit now.
I think
You'll
there's an
catch the
easier
damn
throw
ball.
to make out there.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Fucking bump, dog.
And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10.
Fields.
Fucking bump.
Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they
Right,
have
my
a
team
chance.
tired as fuck.
We've seen stranger
My team
things
gets
happen.
tired
They got a
quicker than
two-possession
yours.
game here late.
What
They're
type
gonna
shit
need
is
a couple
that?
stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
These tackles at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. 1st down and more past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers tack on one more to their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What do you mean? I should have a pick.
Extend. Don't
Oh
jump.
yeah. Oh yeah. Both. Yeah. That's only
Fields
right.
now, the throw on first down. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. And this will be
That shit was fucking. Yeah, you know that boy can run, man. No, he can run, man.
Hey. Right.
now a second down throw for Fields.
Can we get that? Can we get that, please?
Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Up. Here we go. Right.
Fields taking a shot downfield for Smith.
What?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays
Pick,
directly into
bro.
the hands of
Come
the
on,
defense.
man. We need that. We need that pick,
They
man.
know
Oh.
this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Howard to throw here on first down. That is caught for a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit.
Good shit.
What you want is the ball and a chance
Good
to
shit,
get back
Jay
in the game.
Ram.
And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Ooh, some hitting going on now.
Yep, right.
He was
Yep.
rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
He'll go again with Paul. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4.
That shit, Pate.
Makes it third and 7.
Gotta run him down. Gotta run him down, Pate.
Here we go.
Now, Fields.
That's a pick. That's a legal pick, man. Illegal pick, man.
Trying to
Damn.
get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. give, it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really
we're going to go away from soft
on the defense.
Away
Everyone
from
in the
him.
stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
March right. Go.
Play action now for Fields. Rolling to the left. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
Man, I got this swag. My head not to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo.